you to point to me who your targets are.
I'm oddly enough, I'm going to snipe this one first. Um, yeah. And just to explain my reasoning, if the one on the left dies first and y'all are attacking from over here, they're gonna think that shot came from over here.
That's a good point. Unless they figure it out.
Yeah.
Because remember, Scions have some funky ass mind powers.
Yep.
Okay, yep, would be within optimal range to hit them. Second. So are you aiming for the left or the right one?
If it's from my POV, the left.
Okay, I mean, yeah, because like I said, you have an overhead view of all the targets here, so you have a clear shot on anyone you choose from that vantage point.
Yeah, I'm taking this one.
All right, left boy. All right.
I would like to do something for him.
What would you like to do?
I would like to ping him and choose Elias.
All right, so Raven will highlight the target for you. So Elias, in your HUD, you're gonna see a little marker designating your target.
Okay.
This will give you advantage on your shot. Not that you
Alright.
even need it because it's a surprise attack anyway.
Yeah, which also doubles the damage.
Um,
Because
I want
it's
to
also
be helpful.
oddly
Yep.
enough, it's also a flanking shot too. So does that do anything?
um.
yes, stack
Because
the increases.
oddly
Stack the
enough, it's a
multipliers, hell
surprise
yeah.
attack, it's a flank attack, and it's already with advantage. So does that mean it's triple damage?
Oh my god. You're beating ass, dude.
I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you it's gonna be incredibly unnecessary considering how much damage you're already gonna put out to it.
Well, let's see. 21 to hit. And yeah, I don't know if you want to double that or triple that.
Again, not
I
even
think tripling it's a little bit
necessary.
overkill.
You have exploded the scion. So,
That's
So,
acceptable.
you
Theo and I
you
still have
fire your shot, and the left scion explodes.
so real quick, uh, I'd like to fire my next shot because I do have multi-attack.
holy shit.
This is like an attack of opportunity, so everyone's
Ah.
gonna have one attack. So,
Good.
yeah. So then Mercer, you would get your roll.
Yep. Attacking this one.
This guy. Just
Yeah,
want to double check that
this
one.
legionnaire.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Since it would be the closer one for me to hit.
23.
I mean, I know I had advantage with that, but 23 is still good.
I am quite certain that hits. Yes, it will.
And then with my gun have.
I can't wait to absolutely fuck up my shot.
I don't have luck in the chamber. But you roll hit damage for a shot. I get to roll a d6, apparently.
Oh, nice.
One. What does that do? Nothing. No damage bonus.
Yep, so this boy will take 6 points. So get that down. And because it was a surprise, it is doubled, so it will actually take 12.
I don't know if I want to poison the same. I don't know if I want to hit the same one that Theo did to either. I don't know how much health they have actually.
I mean, the one he shot still has a fair amount of health.
Okay, so probably go
So I mean, it might be better to target down one, but that's up to you.
well, we have a sniper, and they're gonna be focused on us. So as long as we keep them focused on us, we should be fine.
Yep. So who would you like your target to be?
I'm gonna hit the same one Theo did.
Okay. Roll your attack.
17.
17 will hit.
Yeah, I guess that's double, so that's 24. Yeah. Or no, is it?
20.
24.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be
Oh, it is
24.
yeah,
and
24.
then, let's see.
And Soul Devourer.
Well,
So,
Creature
and Mark of the
takes
Devourer.
the
So.
start of each of the next turns. Ooh, okay. So you don't quite kill him, but he's pretty wounded with
Yeah,
that
so
shot
Theo-
that you
so-
hit him with.
Yeah, so don't hit him, because
Yeah.
either Mark the Devourer kills him or I do, and either way I increase damage
fine.
for later hits.
Yeah,
Just
so
tell me
what
when
I'm
I-
hearing is don't throw shiny at him.
Do not throw shiny at him. No, hit the others.
All
Let
right.
me get him because I can deal more damage that way.
All right, and with that, everyone roll initiative.
Yay!
Oh,
17. Let's go.
16.
I can't wait for Blue to roll a 1. Rolls a nat 1.
Yeah, let me try and get that one for you. I got 10.
10. Come on,
Halfway
you know what
there.
you must do. You know what you must do.
And
Come on, Blue. You must roll. You must get your funny one.
yeah, funny one.
Funny one.
You gonna roll initiative, Blue?
Oh, sorry. I got distracted by backing up a truck. 7.
Okay.
It's not a 1. Fuck you.
Damn it. Very unfortunate. I was hoping for a 1 because that would be hilarious.
All right. I've got that done.
I'm frightened. No particular reason. I just am.
As you should be. Raven is here.
All right. So first up will be
Wait, who's first?
the Legion that was shot, and because of his turn,
Margaret?
I got Mark of the Devourer. So
Yup.
he takes enough damage to kill it.
Yeah, that means nice. Okay, for the next minute.
It only had 2 hit
my-
points left. It literally only had 2 hit points left.
Nice.
and-
So for the next minute, I get
38 darkness.
plus 2d8 darkness for Mark the Devourer, which means
yeah,
whoever gets afflicted next, if someone gets afflicted on this next turn, they're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate that that happened to be the one who rolled the highest out of their group. And then-
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
kick their
Who's
ass.
next?
Oh,
Who's next?
die.
Who's next? Who's next?
Man, why did he have to roll the highest on their initiative?
He was really excited to get fucking destroyed. We
Just
just
like,
literally.
yeah,
I
let's
love-
go
I
kick
love
their
this.
ass.
I love this
Feels
happening
so
in real
good.
time. I love this happening
Yeah,
in real
just-
time. Is Scion explodes. A legionary gets shot twice, and as soon as he moves to engage, he just disintegrates.
Yep,
Just
so he
drops.
just puffs away in a plume of dust. Just
It's like that one scene in fucking
He's
Irregular where
gone.
the dude just gets fucking destroyed.
Get
Regular
shot
advertising
twice,
where
so
the dudes get-
What? Dead.
so then the actual start of the turn is gonna be Ash.
Yeah! Fuck
Yeah.
you, I'm at the top of the turn. I'm going to hit this guy with Thorn.
All right,
Shot 1. 21.
21. That definitely hits.
And then we're gonna take another shot at this. We're gonna take a second shot at this dude.
All right, so 2 shots in the same boy.
And that's no, one's at this guy and then one's at
Oh,
another one.
the other. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
I'm hitting 2 of them. That's 15.
15
Come on.
will tie. So
Damn
that
it.
will succeed.
Yes! I am a god.
For once, you're hitting your shots.
Wow.
Uros
He's
isn't
only
here.
doing-
Uros
then,
isn't here,
uh,
so I can't shoot him in the ass. So that means my shots have to go into the enemy.
Hey, at least he's doing better than Nem, and you know, the 7 arrows.
All right, so both of them will take 10 points of damage each.
And they're also afflicted with Mark the Devourer, which means 3d8 later on. So excited. I
All
can't
right.
wait for that
Is that all for you then?
shit. Trying to think here if I want to. Hold on really quickly. Let me. Oh, wait, no, I don't have my light ability, so I can't use Devour shit. Okay. Yeah, that's it then.
All right, Theo, you're next.
Woo. How far can my trace rifle fire? 50,
I,
so not close enough.
yeah, you would have to move up in order to get a shot within range.
Yeah.
My question is, when did you get a trace rifle?
Yeah, I
Uh,
should think there's that.
during our break where we were able to trade out stuff, I chose
Yeah.
to trade out some of my weapons.
Mm.
So instead of my assault rifle, I traded out for a pulse rifle, my bow for the trace rifle.
Now that I think about it, I probably should have gotten a fusion when we did that, but oh well. Replace my pulse with something better.
And,
Considering
and
it's
of course, I'm keeping
only-
my warhammer because it's my baby.
Hopefully, we get another opportunity to change weapons or change out gear soon. Because
Oh,
I
we're-
should have.
we're-
You
we're
will,
not
but
gonna allow-
it's likely gonna come after after this whole quest line when
Fuck.
the
You never
seasons
know,
restored.
Raven might find a shiny for you.
I mean, if you find
A
a good,
really-
if you
a
find
really
a
rusted
decent
one.
secondary weapon, I would appreciate. I would be happy to have it because I have a. Because right now I have Thorn, and then a pulse rifle that I never use.
Oh yeah,
How do you-
that also.
How do you think I felt when I didn't use my bow like ever?
Yeah, no. Like I
That
was like,
also-
oh, I'll use the hand cannon at medium range and the other thing at long range. But then I'm like, oh, a Thorn exists.
Which,
Why would I ever use anything else?
I was gonna say, Dave. That also reminds me. We need to work on my exotic that I got.
40,
Uh,
45, 50,
technically, we
55,
need to make geomags.
60, 25, 30.
Well, that's why I gave people option a while back of making changes to exotics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I dropped mine so I can get a chance for a specific exotic.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Theo
When we did
was
that,
like
I
one of the
completely
only
forgot
people
pulse
who
rifles.
actually like came to me with changes.
Mm.
I genuinely forgot I had a pulse rifle.
Yeah, because the boots I had weren't exactly useful because I needed to use all my actions, so I never got overshield from running. So I traded out for something I use more often, and my exotic weapon I'm holding off.
Yeah.
But
But we'll discuss that later. But it is your turn.
and yeah, we don't have light abilities, so that means grenades are off limits.
Yep.
So pulse rifle time.
Yay.
18, and I'm attacking this guy since he's within range. Which I'm assuming 18 hits.
Yep, 18 will hit.
And then
Alright, that-
D6. Fuck. Pulse rifle again. Another 18.
That also will hit.
Hey,
So
wait, who are you
that
hitting?
is 13 total damage to.
Wait, who's Theo hitting me again?
I'm hitting this one since he's within range.
Okay. Hopefully he
Already
doesn't
six.
die, because I want to do the
Yes!
funny.
Additional 6 damage.
Hopefully he doesn't die, because I want him to die to the funny.
He's
I
not
think it'd
dead
be
yet.
funny if it could stack. Yeah.
Even
If he
with all that
dies-
damage, he's not dead yet.
And
If
then
he
I
dies
uh,
to Mark of the Devoured, does that stack or no? So the next guy take 4, or take 5d8.
The creature that can make the light.
and I cannot use my barrier, so I guess I'm holding my reaction.
So the way it wouldn't necessarily stack,
Oh.
but they're going to. They're still going to be taking the Mark of the Devourer darkness damage at the start of each of their turns anyway. So they're
I
al-
thought it'd be funny if I could
yeah,
stack
they're
all
already
of
taking
it.
tick damage from
Million
Mark of the
dice at
Devourer.
once.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be funny if he died to Mark of the Devourer. The next guy gets 5d8 and basically does not stand a chance.
Yeah, like that'd be broken. So yeah.
He just
Yeah.
gets hit by another
Sometimes.
sniper round.
So that's my turn.
Just honestly, go nuts. As long as I get my mark, as long as I keep hitting my marks, I'm good.
All right. So it is one of the legionaries' turn, and he's the one that took Mark of the Devourer. So I need. Oof. Yeah, that's a hefty one. So this boy right here, from Mark of the Devourer, took an additional 6 points of damage.
Oh. He's not
Is
dead.
he
but
put
he's
down like a
suffering.
rabid dog?
He's not dead yet, but
He's not dead, but he wishes he was.
He's feeling like it's pretty close.
Oh.
All right, and then let's see. He is gonna have. Let's see. First, let's even determine which direction he's going.
I'm a truck shipping trucks. Shipping trucks, shipping trucks.
So this one is going to focus on the shots that were coming from this direction. So he's only going to move up about here, because this is about as far as he can go. Okay, you guys are just in range.
So who is he attacking?
So he's gonna shoot at Theo. Because actually, you are in range. Ash is just out of its optimal range for a slug rifle.
I
So
know.
you are. And then let's see.
Stop it with your face. Don't worry. Your face will protect you.
My face is my shield.
An 8 is definitely not going to hit you.
Yeah, it's not.
Would a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, both shots missed then. So it fires 2 shots in your general direction. And it does hit some of the tree branches around your area, but it goes wide for you and does not hit. And that's going to be end of that one's turn. Legionary 4, this boy here. Let's see, where's his focus going? His focus is going to turn also to the tree with Theo.
Doesn't that one also have Mark of the Devourer?
Oh, you are right.
Yeah, that one does.
Yep.
Kill it
So I gotta
now.
roll that damage for you. Wow.
A minute is just a single cycle, right?
No. 1 minute is actually 10 turns.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 minute, 10 turns.
okay, cool.
All right, so
So
yeah,
it
that
lasts
one,
a while.
Yay!
Yep, that
We might
boy
actually get hit with
takes.
it again.
He takes 6 damage from Mark of the Devourer.
I'm waiting
And-
for it to roll high so it gets like. So they take like double-digit damage from Mark.
So it's gonna move up, and he's gonna take a shot in Theo's direction. It is out of its optimal range, so it's gonna be at disadvantage. Fires. So the first shot will be a 19.
That makes.
All right. And let's see that.
We still have our shields, right?
You do have shields, but their recharge is reduced by half.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Thought I'd clear that up before any of us actually
Yep.
took damage.
That's a good point. Yeah.
All right, so you are gonna take 10 points of solar damage,
Woo.
and then shot number 2. That's a natural 1.
Whoa, shoot your friend. Oh, actually, no, he can't be his friend. Damn.
Yeah, he wouldn't have any shot like that.
He
if
turned-
Overheat
yeah,
your
we
weapon.
He could just have his weapon break.
I'm
Weapon
gonna roll
overload.
I'm gonna roll severity to see what happens.
Yeah. Weapon break. Weapon break.
What?
Weapon break.
Watch it be in that one.
It's definitely not a nat 1. Yeah, his rifle, upon firing that shot, jams.
Yeah.
So he has to
Fucking
use his
yeah.
action on his next turn to unjam his rifle.
Suck to be
What
that
a
guy.
disappointing
It does
soldier.
suck to be that boy. All right.
He's it sucks to be that guy. He has the plague. His gun doesn't work.
It's just one of those days for him, man.
They also just seen 2 of their buddies get eviscerated and one of their commanders evaporated.
One of their guys exploded. Another one just ceased to be.
Yeah, one
He
one
got
just
shot
turned into a
twice
puff
and
of
then
dust.
ceased.
All right. So it is the Scion's turn in the back. Upon hearing the shot, it will turn its attention. He's actually going to turn in the direction where Elias shot.
He's gonna have to roll perception to see if he sees me.
Yep. But it's going to move up in this direction, because it can only move that far. And then roll stealth for me, because it's going to be
Give me-
looking for you.
1 second, I gotta bring my truck to a stop. Alright, you said roll stealth?
Yep.
So mine would, yeah. 13.
It rolled low anyway, so it doesn't see you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
It's actually going to use its jetpack for its action. Because it
Oh.
can jump.
Cabal got hops.
So it's going to use its jump pack, and it's going to jump right up to here.
Oh my god, what a terrible mistake it's making.
Sorry, I can't see the screen at the moment. Where's it jumping to?
It jumped about 40 feet in your general direction. It still doesn't see you, but it's actively looking in your direction. So that's going to be its turn. And then we have the other Legion boys in the back. They're only going to have enough to really move up. So that one's going to move up to here. That's going to be its turn. And this one's going to move up about here. That's going to be its turn. We're back at the top. Ash, we're back to you.
I'm
Yay!
sorry?
Okay.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Where's my turn? The fuck?
You had your turn before the Legion's in the back.
No,
Oh,
I rolled a 7.
I'm sorry. I
So
lost
excited!
track there. Yeah. Go ahead, roll your turn.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me bring my chart to a stop. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Something ain't right. Let me see where he is on the board.
Well, I
Okay,
thought you did your turn when you were doing your stop with your game, so.
No, that was me combating his perception. That was it.
Also,
I got no worries.
turn for
We're
Raven.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll get to you here next. Elias, roll you're attacking the Scion, I'm assuming, yeah?
I was actually gonna ask Raven or Baja, do you want to do your stuff at the same time as I do? Because I am curious about something.
Raven, because his target, his ping was his target was killed, he can go ahead and use his action to choose a new target.
Well, what I was gonna say is, Baja, you
Yes.
can do that, but this question is also more for Dave. Could I technically transmit to Baja to have him act as like a speaker and project my voice? Or have him shout at that Scion?
You could have him shout at the Scion, but like he wouldn't be able to like turn into a speaker and do that.
Yeah,
No,
like
but
project.
he could like yell at them and like try to get their attention.
Baja, do you want to do that before I strike?
Sure, I'll get the Scion's attention.
What you
Okay.
gonna
Just
say?
go ball!
Well,
Let's
I
go.
will say, if you're going to distract them, you're going to gain the attention of everyone because
I'm
you're,
well
you're
aware,
gonna be
which
emitting
is,
a loud noise.
I'm going to be making a loud noise. Deploy armaments.
Okay.
I will get their attention.
All right. So first, Elias, do your attacks on your target.
Alright, so... I can't see what I rolled.
20.
That's a 20.
Yep.
And
Uh,
you're hitting the Scion, yeah?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that should be flanking, or is he
It
still looking in my direction?
It's looking your
again,
direction.
my dude, your weapon here is doing more damage than you absolutely need against the target you're hitting.
Hey, I
Is
just
he
want to
gonna
make
notice?
You're
sure.
using
Dead
you're
things
using a
don't
Barrett
notice
50
things.
cal to take out
Sure.
a seagull.
I want to make sure.
I'm just saying.
You're personally removing his
You-
license to exist.
You're not just killing him, you're making him explode.
He's gonna be nice little
His
mini chumps.
body is too tiny for this weapon you are using.
So
It is clearly dead.
So now the question is, which of these guys has the most health?
It would be the ones in the back. They have not taken any damage at all.
Rest in peace, the homie. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this guy because I get one more shot.
Yeah, you got one more shot. Yep. So roll that damage.
16.
I believe that hits. Yep, they have 15.
Yeah, 25 damage.
25. Ouchies. So that one. The shot that you put into the Legionary in the back here puts a nice dent in its chest plate. It's still alive, but it's in very obvious pain.
But he hurting. His ribs are collapsed.
He hurting bad. All right, Raven. For you, what would you like to do?
Again, I'm going to play armament and
Yep.
that guy.
I'll say with your weapon range, you'd only be able to hit the closest target here, which is probably going to be either this boy or if you move a little bit, you can hit this boy.
I don't know what my movement range is, so.
Oh, your movement would be 30, and then your effective weapon range is going to be 60. Five, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I take that back. With this, you would actually have range. You could hit pretty much any one of these, the front three here. The one in the back here is going to be...
The one that I shot?
Yeah.
It'll be too far out of range. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can hit any one of these front three here. The closest one, I think, would be this boy here in the middle, if you want to go for that one.
Sure, I'll go for him.
Okay, and that one, let me see. 'Cause I think that one might be Mark of the Hour. Yeah. So if you want to shoot that one's got the least amount of health, so you would be likely to kill it. However, you would stop Mark of the Devourer from proccing on that one. But Mark of the Devourer is also on the one next to it. So
This guy.
up to you if you're okay with taking out the one with the least health or the one who's got more health.
I'll take out the one with more health for this guy. Yeah.
More health? Okay. Alright, roll that, So, we'll kind of flare this a little bit. So, here's what happens. So, you guys hear, Raven call out combat armaments, and in a little strange burst of light, you see he's spawning stuff from his inventory, and they're combining together to form a combat shell.
Oh my god.
And it has a
The
tiny little
shiny
blaster on it.
The shiny.
Oh my god, he's got the Glock!
Oh my god, the ghost with the blicky. The ghost acquires the blicky.
So he
Tupac
forms a
would be
little combat shell around his body, and go ahead and roll the d20 plus I believe I said 5 for your attack roll.
I don't hit. Whoa.
No, you just missed with a 14.
No!
So you fire your little shot and ping, and unfortunately you aimed a little too low and you shot just at his foot.
Do we have extra attack?
You guys will, Raven will not.
Aww.
I don't know what of my abilities cost action, bonus action, or reactions. So.
I mean, the combat is an action, but for you specifically, you're only going to have one combat action.
Yeah, but what's ping? Is ping bonus action, reaction?
Ping is also an action, but in this case, I will say you could use it as a bonus action because you're in the combat shell.
You could basically ping for whichever target you want me to shoot
so
next.
you could use like your
I'll ping
second
that guy
action
for him.
to ping.
Fair, Elias.
Okay. So, yep. Far back boy now has a target on him for you, Elias.
Okay, I was gonna say, just remind me of that when it's my turn, because I'm currently driving at 100 miles per hour.
Good to
Oh,
know.
I can't see which one is technically pink.
Okay. All right. So Ash, we're back to you.
Yes. Okay. So this one is affected by Mark of the Devourer.
The two front guys are
Oh,
both
both of
infected
them are.
by it.
Fuck, I
Yep,
forgot.
because
that-
you hit
okay, so there
both
are five.
targets successfully.
I'm intelligent. Shit, I don't know what my range is on Thorn.
80 feet, I believe.
I should have put weapon ranges in the attack. Let me
Hit
look
the
it up.
little gear button when you go to roll Thorn. It should
Oh,
open
so
the stats of Thorn.
50 feet
Yes,
is your
okay.
optimal range,
50
and then
is
90.
is
You can
range.
hit 90 feet, but not anything
Yeah.
after 50. It will be a
Okay, so
disadvantage.
how far is this guy?
Each square is 5 feet, so if that helps you out.
So 10 squares.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Lovely.
33. The closest, this boy here is at 35 feet.
Which one of these guys has more health?
This one here at the bottom.
I'll take a shot at him.
All right, roll your attack.
It's 9.
That will miss.
Let's do another one. 12.
12. That unfortunately will also miss.
God damn it, I'm back to my fucking shit luck. Let me see, do I have any of my abilities? I don't think I do.
At the moment, no, because
no.
most of your abilities come
They're
from
all
your
light.
light, and
Yeah, they're
the
all
light is
of them are
suspended.
light based.
Yeah, because I think because for me, for example, I think the only like two that I could potentially use like threat manage as well as selfless, since
Alright,
those
so I guess
don't require the light.
that's the end of my turn.
All
Because I can't use my bonus action for anything.
Yep. All right, Theo, we're back to you.
Yeah. So, I guess quick question on who's hostile towards whom.
So these boys here, the main
These-
three here, these are all looking in your direction, while this one is looking in Elias's direction.
All right. Then to avoid detection for Elias, this guy, I will go ahead and cast out threat management.
I was gonna say, he still has to detect me, by the way.
Oh yeah, but it's
Yep,
still
he
better
knows
to get
your general
Yeah.
area, but he doesn't know your exact location yet.
yeah, but
They
it's
aren't
still better
looking
to
up.
get it's still better to get attention away from you.
Fair enough.
Well, the thing with that is you would have to remove yourself from cover because they have to see you and they have to clearly hear you. So you would have to step out from your cover so that you could be seen in order for threat management to proc. So if you're okay with stepping out from cover to do this, you can do that.
All right, then I'm just gonna look at Ash. Cover fire. Ash.
Mark?
Respond.
Uh-oh.
My boy, respond. I need gun support.
No, he did.
Yo, Ash Mitch McConnell.
Okay, Raven, gun support.
I can do that. Ain't not gonna be effective, but I can do that.
Because I'll go ahead and move up like 10 feet. He should be able to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've stepped out from your cover, so now you're visible to everyone.
Yeah, which then I'll use threat management on guy back here.
Okay, so it needs to make a charisma save. Yeah, they have terrible charisma, so let's see.
They have to beat a 15.
Well, that's 12, so he definitely doesn't beat it.
Then, yeah, then he is onto me, and consider we do not have the light, I don't get an overshield.
Yep.
You still just have your standard shield.
Yep.
Yep. You have your standard shields. All right.
What?
So, is that it for you then?
Considering threat management requires an action, I don't think I can attack.
Yep. Okay.
And bonus action, I can't barricade, so I guess I'm just holding an action.
But you can use your free actions to give inspiring words.
Bardic inspiration. What?
Yo, fucking Theo becomes a bard. He just pulls out a guitar. Kill him.
Presses the button on his armor. Speakers come up.
It just starts playing AC/DC.
Nah.
All right. So
Full
that's
rock.
it for you.
Ah.
So Legion number 3 is up, and
There we go.
he takes the necessary damage from Mark of the Devourer, and he just keels over and dies.
Damn, I went to go fill up my water bottle, came back, and I killed someone with Mark of the Devourer? Yes!
You know what would be the funniest thing to me is like in this combat situation, Theo just pops up speakers and just starts blaring Barbie Girl.
Now imagine.
Not just
you're
any
in the
Barbie
middle
girl,
of a
the heavy
forest.
metal.
No, it's the
No,
the
no,
COD
no.
zombies.
Barbie girl would be funnier. No, the fucking Now imagine you're the Cabal, you get shot by a guardian, they start doing the California girls dance on top of your corpse.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So after that boy dies, his partner is next, and he's also taking that Mark of the Devourer damage. Alright, so he's still alive. He did take a nice chunk of health off.
Yay.
Raven will end his entire career.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Alright, so seeing Theo step out from cover, he's going to take a shot at him.
And absolutely whiffs it.
That is not hitting with an 8. That's an
Doesn't
11,
that man
so
also
that's
spend his
not hitting
action to
either.
unjam his gun?
Oh right, that I forgot that's the one. So he's gonna use one action then first. Okay, first try is unsuccessful.
I can just imagine him just frantically trying to unjam his gun while just there standing there menacingly.
Yeah, he burns both of his actions. He does unjam the rifle, but he did have to burn through both of his actions to make that happen, so he's not gonna move position, but yeah, he burned through all of his stuff. Elias, it is your turn.
Let me pull over.
And it's the guy furthest away from you that has the ping, by the way.
The one furthest from me.
This one right there.
No, it's this one.
I saw.
Oh, I thought you...
No, I pinged the guy that hasn't taken any damage so far.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Firing. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Wait a minute. That is actually a critical.
For real?
Because the critical for the sniper is 19 and 20.
Oh.
Yep. And that's actually perfect because with the additional damage from the critical will instantly kill it.
Raven to help do a thing.
And then the next shot is going to be this guy.
Well, how many shots have you fired so far? Was that your fourth or your
4.
fifth?
I got 4.
Okay.
So I had fired 4. It's a 5-round mag.
Okay, yeah.
So this will
after
be my
this
last
shot,
shot.
you'd have to reload.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So this boy.
Yeah.
All right, roll a shot.
It's same fucking thing. He's
Fucking-
gone.
Blue, I'm gonna
a
need you to
fucking
relax,
damn.
please. I'm gonna need you to
I,
relax.
bro, I.
I'm
tell
a
you,
fucking damn.
I tell you, I tell you what, I tell you what, man.
There's got to be one heavy hitter in the group.
Yeah, it's Raven.
Hell yeah.
Yo, can we attach the AT rifle to Raven?
It's
Just
like
take away-
it's like so much.
No,
bigger
hold on,
than
hold
that.
on. We
The
just take
rifle
away.
would be an
We just take
anchor
away
on
all
him.
his shinies, and we just attach the fucking gun to him.
Modify it so it becomes like a mounted weapon Raven controls.
Yep.
Why not just strap the junk rifle on him? From
Actually,
fucking like
can we make
Fallout.
Can we make Raven a little tank? Like a tiny an RC car sized tank that he just sits in and drives around.
He kind like his form is kind of like a little mini combat plane.
I do want to point out these enemies are dropping slug throwers.
Oh, that's a good
If
point.
you, if
I mean,
you,
the real question is, do we even know how to fucking use them?
yeah, it's a gun. You pull the trigger, you aim it, you fire it.
I mean, is it that simple, Dave?
You know how to use that thing? Yeah. Stick pointy man in the other end.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Huh? I just don't know if the
like-
Cabal's weaponry is different.
I mean,
It is different. It is different because it's gonna be made for a larger person and
Large
not
person?
necessarily. Yeah,
I'm
a
not a large
Cabal
person.
legionary.
I'm not a large person though.
It could be retrofitted for someone of your size, but you'd have to get a retrofit to be used for you.
Oh, that's really interesting. We do have 2 weaponsmiths in the party,
Hey.
technically.
You can retrofit that.
I can just hear Dave's internal sigh.
Pain.
I just want to point
so-
out, technically, I have a shrapnel launcher too, so
You do.
Good point.
You do.
I still have ammo for it.
So what was that? Everything for you then?
For me, yeah, technically, I'm just
Okay.
now reloading.
Okay.
Can I?
Well, that takes an
use-
action, so you'll have to do that on your next turn.
Yeah, that's fine. And the last guy should be dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and consider
I
myself
killed
out of
him,
combat.
hopefully.
He's about to be. Ash, it's your turn again.
Oh,
What about Raven?
Oh right.
Yeah.
Raven. I'm sorry.
Stop
Did you
forgetting
want to
to
move
move
in and
in.
take a shot on him?
I will absolutely do so, yes.
All right. Do you move in for a shot or do you?
I will
kinda
move
stay
as
where
close
you're
as I can. I want to stare at his soulless eyes when I pull this trigger.
He's gonna put the blicky in his
5,
head and pull the trigger.
So do you want to go up to like right about here?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, you would have the movement to do it. So you flab right up into him.
Hello there.
And then roll that d20 plus 5. 15, it meets. So that hits.
It's 1d6 kinetic. I did 4 damage.
Alright, so you fly into him, and you shoot him in the face. It just kind of blackens his face a little, just like, ow! Just kind of burns his face a little bit.
Horrors!
Eyes!
Wait, does
Alright.
that mean he's blinded?
No, but he's looking at now this little ghost who's floating above him, who just kind of pied him in the face with a little energy blast.
Wait, is it his one? Oh no,
Is
he
it-
already has
who-
one because he
Who goes
reloaded.
first next? It's Ash, yeah?
Yeah, it's Ash.
Yep, it's Ash's turn.
Ping for Ash.
I'm sorry.
You're technically marking it for
So
everybody.
yep,
in a sense.
you now have on your HUD. You now see a marker where the
Okay.
Cabal is, and this gives you advantage on your next shot.
Yay. He's gonna die anyway. Let's be completely honest.
Yep.
Hey, I'm just confirming to make sure you can hit if he
Alright,
survives.
let's do this. Alright, is he good? Is he still alive?
He's still alive. Yeah.
Alright.
He's gonna take his Devourer damage first, yeah.
No, that's on his turn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
on his
Oh, it's-
turn, and yeah, I already added that in. So
It was my turn. So, you know what I'm about to do? It's the only thing I can do. That's a miss.
Bruh.
that's
Even with
10.
advantage, man.
There
There
we
we
go.
The second one will absolutely connect. So that
And
will
then
hit
7.
for 7. It is looking worse by the second.
I am
Theo?
making him deathly ill.
Theo, it is your turn.
Theo, please just punch him in the face. I'm begging you, punch him in the face.
I mean, I don't have the light, so my punch would just do like 4 damage.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I know,
say,
but
can
he's
Ash
dead anyway.
feel like the fucking disappointed stare from Elias?
What?
From that miss.
No, it's
If you
my
punch him in the
4
face,
kills to
it's
your
fine.
2.
You're using an anti-material rifle. I'm using a hand
You're
cannon.
using a gun that uses the darkness.
1 plus.
Yeah, I know, but you're
1.5.
using an
He
anti-tank
he
rifle.
has damage over time. You have just raw,
Yeah, most of my shit comes over
unfiltered
time.
damage.
I am creating a plague. I can't exactly do that if my targets explode. Obviously, I'm not going to deal a bunch of damage.
See, Raven will take credit for all of Elias's kills.
Yeah.
I want to
So-
point out 2 of them were not from you.
Raven doesn't care.
So I'm gonna roll my melee disintegrate just because it's easier, but I won't be
Yeah.
adding in the damage that it caused.
Yeah. Yep, that's fine.
26. That hits.
You're. Oh yeah, that absolutely hits.
4 damage.
All right.
Is he dead?
You run up, you punch him in the face, and it's
Fucking
a
haymaker.
slow motion shot where
Is he dead?
Nope,
Ah.
not yet. But Theo still has another
Soon.
punch,
Right hook.
Do it.
and hit him with a right hook. Wow.
How much damage does that do? Does that do
4.
33 or is it?
It does
Oh,
4.
So it'll do 4, and guess what? You need exactly 4 to knock him out.
Yeah.
Wait, he's only
Oh,
knocked
right.
out?
I knocked him out. Yeah, it doesn't. It does not.
Just leave him.
Yeah.
Leave him. The plague will kill him.
You could choose to make it lethal if you want to, but otherwise you could just knock him out. Up to you.
Do we wanna try interrogating him or no? Or do we care at all?
I want to point out Mark of Devour is going to kill him no matter what.
No, I can choose whether or not it kills him.
Oh.
So do we want him alive or do we care? If
I just want to point out the only information we're going to get is who invaded Earth, and this is just a grunt soldier.
Fair enough. I
He-
guess we'll
he's
just
not
let
gonna
him
have
wither
much
away.
information.
Let's go ahead and move on.
No, I'm gonna execute.
Snap
I
his neck.
thought it'd be funnier
his
if he
neck.
just died.
I was gonna
Alright.
just fucking break his visor, like just knee him in the face.
No,
Okay,
I was
I'll
just saying,
leave guys
I'm
go
so- I'm
ahead
so
and
happy.
describe what you're gonna do to this poor cabal as you kill him.
Fucking,
We are terrible people.
fucking. So after the first hook, as soon as he unflinches from the hit, I'm gonna grab him behind his head, and then proceed to do a bit of a leap and just crush him into my knee, breaking his visor.
All right, so your impact on its visor doesn't just crack it. You pretty much put an indent into it, leaving the perfectly shaped indent of your knee pad as you crush its faceplate in. And you see just the little bit of blood coming from the protruding parts of the mask as the body falls backwards
Hell yeah, I've been wanting to do that.
and is now dead.
Raven's gonna go around and steal all their weapons.
I've always wanted to do
no,
that.
no,
Yeah.
no. You're gonna collect them, and then they're gonna be divvied out later. You're not just hoarding them, you little shit.
No.
So I will say, based on your inventory, though, Raven, you'd only really be able
Well, I
to
don't have my hoard of
carry.
shinies. I left that behind in the bunker.
Yeah,
Oh.
because remember we had to fucking scoop it up and to put it in the crates.
Hey Nova, you mind making sure to pick up one of those guns before Raven does?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm gonna research that later.
If he also tries to take one of the sniper rifles, I'm gonna shoot near him.
Okay, so for fairness,
No,
anyone who
I
wants to
said
pick
one.
up
I
anyone
said
who
just
wants
one
to anyone
because
who
there's two.
wants to pick up a slug rifle, go ahead and add it to your inventory.
Is it cool if I
Because
do that?
every
So I don't
every
wanna
one
say-
of these guys had a slug rifle, so
Oh,
anyone
cool.
here could easily pick up one that could be considered serviceable.
I will.
I thought the Simons had the
absolutely-
sniper rifles.
You would have thought so, but in the book here, it actually says they carry slug rifles.
Oh,
Okay then.
I'm just going by
Oh yeah,
what
some,
the,
oh, yeah,
the
some
book is saying here.
science, some
I
science
guess
don't carry sniper rifles always.
yeah, I
Well,
know, but I
Ash will
just
pick
thought
up a
that
slug rifle.
these guys would.
Yeah,
I guess
but
I should add it to my list of
everyone in
weapons
this
as
group, they were
attacks and
all
stuff.
carrying slug rifles.
Oh, okay.
What are
then, yeah.
the so what should I put down for like things? Should I just put that in my inventory for now?
Yeah, just write down that you're carrying a slug rifle.
I'm gonna do
I guess
research on
I'm
this
just
later.
gonna let him take my slug rifle, and I'm just gonna pick up the ammo and hold on to it.
Okay, Raven, you'd be able to carry up to 2 of them in your personal inventory because you don't have your shinies. So if you want to, you could pick up 2 of them.
I will.
All right, so you guys scavenge the bodies. You do each happen to find about 1,200 glimmer apiece. So each of you can add 1,200 glimmer to your inventories. And as you're kind of looking around, all the bodies are kind of scattered about. Is there anything that you want to do in the area?
Uh, we should probably look at the place they're trying to dig into, if anything.
The only thing I'm gonna do before that is when one of the guys turned to fucking dust, did he leave his armor behind? Like, did his just
The armor was pretty much disintegrated with him.
okay?
So I
Which
mean,
one
if you
has
want
the most remaining intact armor?
the one I just need,
Yeah, it would
Then
be that one because he took the least amount of damage to the armor itself.
Theo, let's take this back. We might be able to make something out of it. Just the armor.
potential upgrade for myself.
Could be, or possibly a shield.
A shield would be nice, especially if it
Hey,
would withstand a bunch of bullets.
yeah, a hammer and a shield. You could technically convert the chest and back piece to make a carryable shield.
Hmm, I do like that idea.
So if you want to roll survival to remove the armor and trying to
Uh,
preserve as much of it as you can.
will it be at advantage since we would be helping each other?
Yep. One of you can have advantage.
Let's see who has the higher.
I have 1 point.
I have 3.
Okay, then you roll. Roll with advantage.
18.
18. Yes.
Okay. So you two working together, you're able to pull the armor off of the dead Cabal successfully without any more damage to it. So you can go. Whoever wants to add it to their inventory can go ahead and do so.
I'm the beefier man, so I should probably carry
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The other thing I was gonna look for is there a Cabal helmet still surviving that's not completely dented in?
Um, There would only really be one, because the two scions were pretty much exploded, so there really isn't much that you can salvage from them. The legionaries, there's only one of them that didn't take severe damage to the helmet.
I'm going to walk over to it and take the helmet. And as bad as it's gonna fucking smell, I'm gonna take off my helmet and slide it on real quick.
All right, so you remove the legionaries' helmets, and you pop off yours, and you kind of slide the Cabal helmet over your head. It's a very large helmet, like
Yeah, like
compared
I can walk
to
around in it easily.
yeah, like this. It's like you're sticking your head in a giant fishbowl. You're looking like Mysterio in the moment. Like it's so big, and you're looking around. What are you looking to do?
I'm looking at the communication system and any identifying marks. Mainly, I want to eventually to be able to crack into their radio chatter. That's why I'm taking their radios.
Okay, well, you do see radio readouts, and you do see some information on the HUD. However, because you cannot read Cabal language, it is
Oh,
gibberish
I
to
know.
you.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm just gonna take the helmet with us. I just wanted to make sure it had a radio in it.
Well, that's the thing, is you don't know if there's a radio per se. You see that the helmet is still active and does have some, like I said, there's something in the HUD, but you have no idea what it's reading out.
I call Raven over. Come here.
I will happily float over with my new loot.
I put it over top of him like he's in a fishbowl now, and go read and project what you see onto my helmet, so I can see.
So as you slide the helmet over Raven like a bucket,
Fucking Skyrim shopkeeper style.
That's what I'm thinking. I can now
So-
steal all his shinies.
so you're looking inside the helmet, and you're seeing the language on the readouts, and what you're able to read is that it's defining its current location in its HUD. So you're reading, it just mentions forests, shard, potential, asset. And then as you're looking a little to the right and to the other side of the HUD, you do see that there's a series of numbers. They look like they could be a radio frequency.
I'll give the numbers to Elias.
Okay. Is there any radio equipment that you can identify in it?
I'm gonna look at him like, what's radio equipment?
Fuck
Like
is
speakers, antennas,
What the fuck
stuff
is
like
a
that inside.
collider?
That it would use, like a microphone and stuff like that.
I'll look for what he's asking for.
As you kind of turn your head to the sides of where the ears would be for a helmet, you do see that there looks to be like little speakers on either side of the helmet.
There are speakers.
You can't quite see if there's a microphone in here. There's not one that seems to be clearly visible, but there's some to be like receiving equipment inside the helmet.
There's speakers.
Okay, that's good enough for me. That tells me that there's at least radio chatter that can be between units. And I'll take the helmet off of him and I'll store it away for me.
All right, so add Cabal Legionary helmet to your inventory.
Yep, and whatever slug ammo rifle I've found.
Oh yeah, actually for that, let me actually roll for your guys' ammo count.
Because I was gonna say it's technically what, 7 people?
Well, each of you would. Well, the three of you would be able to carry one. Raven could carry two, so there would be 5 of you total. You could
Well,
pull
no,
the
I was saying
ammo.
I was like saying total ammo is what I was saying,
Well,
not the
I was
guns.
getting to that. Yeah, you're beating me to it, but I was getting to that.
Sorry.
So you would be pulling the ammo from the remaining rifles from that, and then you would have a total of. Actually, between the 4 of you, you're going to have a total of 26 shots. So you can divide that amongst yourselves however you would like.
Does that include the ammo that's already in the mags?
That includes the ammo already in the mags.
I mean, I'm gonna use Thorn if I'm okay to just have like a single full mag on mine. If you guys want to just do this.
I mean, are you gonna be able to even shoot the thing?
No.
No.
What are the requirements for
Not
it?
currently.
Slug rifle, it's like a heavy shotgun designed for someone much bigger than yourself.
Shotgun, you say?
You'd be looking like that poor 16-year-old girl firing at like a shotgun and gets like flown backwards.
Honestly, I'm gonna give him all the ammunition I would have found,
fucking
except for 1 round. That 1 round I'm going to use and study it.
So I
I
give
guess
him
I'll
25.
I just won't have any ammo then.
Well, no, I was saying
Until
that
we
I
can-
would have found, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying like I'm not gonna have anything in mine. I'll just carry
Yeah.
slug rifle.
So you just carry the rifle for.
Yeah, I'll just carry the rifle. Just
Okay.
So
If
then-
need be, Raven can drop 1 slug through and carry spare ammo for people.
If at any point we figure out like if at some point we can like modify it so that I can actually fucking use it.
I mean, if you want to give your weaponsmith all of the almost all the ammo, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to mind.
Yeah, I know he's getting the
Because-
ammo.
not
He's
to
getting
mention,
ammo.
not to mention, since I'm a smith, I could also potentially fabricate the ammo.
Yeah, that's why I'm also gonna study the ammo and take 1 round apart because, yeah. Those rounds
Okay.
aren't normal.
So then, Elias, you will have 1 round, and
One
Theo is
flamethrower.
going to have 25.
Hell yeah.
So mine don't have any ammo? Alright.
I'm also gonna pick
I mean,
up
unless you want
oddly-
to have ammo, but it's not going to do you any good.
I was also gonna say, I'm gonna pick up some of their empty shells too. Like
Okay,
the
I
shell
mean, that's
casing.
just going to be considered scrap.
Well, the reason being is because I want to inspect like the casings to that way I don't have to take apart the one that I have.
Okay. There weren't too many shots that were fired, so you're only really going to get maybe about between 4 to 6 units of scrap that would
fine.
be the shell casings.
That is perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'm also gonna go and take. Did one of the Scion's helmets survive by any chance? If you want to roll for it.
They were
No.
both eviscerated.
Both
turn
of
them into
the
meaty chunks,
scions
bro.
you turned
I
to
just wanted
paste.
to ask because they could have just folded over like a piece of paper.
Dude, you didn't even need to do the double damage, and you already did twice their health.
They're scions.
You didn't even need the additional bonuses and extra damage. Your regular shots eviscerated them.
Yeah, I want to point out
Considering-
I am
Considering
usually
you have a fucking anti-tank rifle.
I want to
Oh,
point
oh,
out I'm
that's
accustomed to
anti-tank
fighting something that has a lot more health, aka God Hand.
Fair point.
Speaking of, am I the only one that heard them mention a dragon before we had the fight?
Raven would have translated that to the entire group, but if you did want to take note of that, you could.
I-
Oh, did he?
do so.
Oh, never mind. Did he not? Sorry, say it
Raven would
again?
have translated everything that
Yeah.
the Cabal had said. So you
I did.
you would have heard
I
the
know.
dragon line.
Yeah, I know.
I
Okay,
didn't.
I feel like that's a little bit more concerning. I think that's a little bit concerning.
Raven is bored. Raven will go find Chinese.
So as
Maybe
you're
I'm
turning to look for
paranoid.
shinies,
Maybe it
you
does mean
do
something.
start to feel something from the pool that's kind of beyond that wall.
Insert
ultimate
any
shining
like
or the
early
shining.
cartoons, like the smell and the pie smell.
It's the
I'm gonna fly towards
pie.
it.
He's the bloodhound smelling.
So considering since I would probably be the closest one to the pool, should I give this thing a touch, guys?
I mean, if you want me to test it, I will.
I will happily test it.
Because I would have probably came down here. And by the way, I'm storing that makeshift fucking ghillie suit in a sense.
Can you move me over here, please, Dave? Like somewhere.
Absolutely. So. All right. So yeah, Elias, you put away your makeshift ghillie suit that you've made from all your foliage. As you guys do approach the foliage wall here, you're able to kind of peek through it a little bit, and you are able to see a pool of light just kind of sitting like a little bit off in the distance, like kind of out of sight from the map here, but it's a little further in. And as you kind of stick your head in to get a better view, you're able to actually kind of see it like further off into the back, where the Shard of the Traveler sits.
Well, no time's wasting. Let's try and get over there.
Alright, I'm right behind you.
Raven will go
Alright,
into the small hole and leave the
so-
group behind. Let's go.
As you guys examine the wall, you guys notice that there are some smaller bends and cracks in here that someone of a smaller stature could kind of slip through the bends a little bit and get through without breaking the wall. But someone of a larger size would definitely have to break some of these branches and force their way in. This is
Yeah,
why
I kinda
the
figured.
Cabal would need to drill or force their way through in order to get some of the larger folks in to help carry out what they planned on doing.
Exactly how small is small?
Someone of, like, say, a warlock size could navigate through these branches and make it through the other side without breaking through.
Okay.
I just look at Theo and just pull out my sword and hand it to him.
Happy chop.
Chop chop.
Eh, choppy bada.
All right. I will just have you roll a d20 for this.
Oh, you're going? Alright.
Yeah, just a straight d20.
I'm gonna break his sword.
You break it, you fix
19.
it.
All right. So, how are you swinging at the branches here?
I forget
Are
which
are
way
you
is
going
like.
for a horizontal or a vertical cut?
I forget which is the more efficient. I think it's the horizontal.
Horizontal would be, like left to right or right to left, however you want to swing.
Yeah, because I feel like that's probably more efficient. For the I'll do horizontal slashes.
Okay. And yeah, you would be right, because if you need to clear a path for someone of your size, you would definitely need the room. So you
Yay.
start slashing in some horizontal cuts, like right about where your eye line is, and you do successfully cut out a good chunk of these large, thick, almost dead tree branches, and you carve yourself a path.
Yay, I was right.
Now, as you guys proceed through, it is really narrow as you're going through these branches, and some of them are even kind of protruding and kind of poking you as you do pass through. It takes you a minute to roughly clear through this foliage, but as you do, and you step out into the clearing, the pond in front of you, it seems unusual. It seems like it's glowing, like like there is a light to it, but it's not the source. It's just kind of sitting there. You look out around the area. There's water and grass and mud and a lot of trees and kind of like bending around the area into the clearing. And you look further back and as you kind of look up, it's massively tall. The shard itself probably stands like over 150 to 200 feet in height. And it is crunched down into the ground, but it's been sitting here a very long time, as you can see all the trees and the foliage that are growing around it.
Raven wants to go face first into it.
So do you fly directly into the direction of the shard?
Absolutely.
Okay. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Oh, I guess I'll be the first. I'll go ahead and head towards it.
The shard or the pool?
I guess the pull first, so I see what it does.
All right. So you start walking into the pond. It's only coming up to your ankle. It's not even really getting inside of your boot. You're feeling the sloshing of the water as you're kind of stepping into the middle of it, and as you're kind of standing in this pool of glowing light, nothing seems to be physically happening to you per se, but you're getting that feeling of warmth. But it's more, instead of it just being kind of like a small feeling in your chest, it's more like a feeling that's like entirely covering like your entire chest region, like it's grown. And it feels natural and it feels comfortable to you. But your attention as you're standing in this pond is immediately drawn to the shard. Like you can sense as you're standing in it, the light in here is this isn't the source of the light. But you immediately can feel it in every part of your being. The shard is the source of this light. But it seems to be spilling out into the surrounding environment.
Then, feeling this comfort and being drawn towards the shard, I'll approach.
All right. Elias, what are you doing?
Basically just the same thing. Other than really taking up a cover position, I guess.
There really isn't any cover in the area. It's pretty much a wide open field with a pond kind of sitting in the middle. So, for you, in a strategic view, this is not a good place to be. This is kind of a kill box.
Mm-hmm.
Because the shard in the back pretty much covers the entire back area, and there really isn't many other areas to go. So, from a strategic standpoint, this is not a good place for you to be in.
Shit. Y'all do realize that this is a fucking kill box, right?
Like
The only
that
Oh,
does.
thing
yeah.
I was gonna say, the only thing that doesn't concern me is that they were trying to get in, and yet they couldn't. So that might mean that there's no one here other than what might be the other species.
That makes sense. Paradox kind of chimes in. Motion trackers aren't picking up anything else. We might be okay.
I mean, considering we're here now, it's probably best we take the opportunity while we can.
So how long until Raven goes face first into the shard at full speed?
Your shell is already kind of like kissing the side of the shard. You're like
Shiny.
you're like the kid who's like looking in the glass window, just you're planted into the side of the traveler or the shard, excuse me. And let me just see. Okay. You're face playing against the shard. Nothing really seems to be happening to you.
Doesn't bother me. It's big shiny.
Are you staking claim to this?
I am staking claim to the big shiny.
So as the rest of you approach the shard, you just see Raven kind of turn back to you guys looking like a loot goblin, just going, "It's mine."
Trust me, if I could ride on it, I would 100% ride Ravens on it.
Uh, I'm not even gonna pay attention to what he's saying. I'm just gonna touch the shard, I guess.
So you're the first one to reach out and touch it?
Yeah, no one else has.
All right. So as you do, you are immediately snapped into a vision. Jesus. The world around you seems a little foggier as you reach out and touch the shard. There's a very familiar sense just surrounding you. You don't see anything yet, but there's a very dark and malevolent presence surrounding you. As this is happening, you hear a voice. How small you have. Without
You-
your light, what
You
have
kinda
you
cut out.
become?
Yeah.
Still as much as a warrior as I have been.
You don't say anything. You are not seeing. You're not. You're present in the moment, but you're not actually there. What you're seeing is a vision. You're not able to see, hear, or like feel anything. You're present,
Muted.
and you you're you're looking up at the shard, but your vision kind of turns down to be eye level to you, and as you're seeing, you're looking at the shard, you see a familiar gauntleted hand reach out, and he's got all 5 fingers on the shard, and he's turning it. He's carving out a piece. Every step you take is because I have paved the way. Now, we come to your first test. Let's see if you can really survive what's about to come. As you're snapped back into reality, where you reached out and touched the shard is exactly where your hand was seeing the gauntlet carving out a piece from the traveler. Your fingers are protruding over a small circular spot that something was carved out and pulled out of. It's a strange sensation because in the moment, you almost feel like you were the one that did it.
Did I recognize who it was in the vision?
You do. The gauntlet was a gauntlet made of bone.
Oh, fuck.
You already know. But what was the most striking about the vision to you is that it was almost in a first person perspective. Like you were seeing it through his eyes as you watched him carve out a piece of the shard and take it into his hand.
Ah, fuck.
He still hasn't relayed this to us yet, has he?
I mean,
No.
you'd probably see
You,
the
you,
concern.
Well, no, we don't know what you're seeing. You're still wearing your helmet.
Well, yeah, I'm still gonna be concerned, but like trying to process everything.
yeah, but the only thing that's really giving away this is your body language.
We're not the first ones to be here, I think.
Well,
That's not concerning.
Paradox will chime in. Oh, that seems somewhat obvious considering the terrain. This area seems like it was almost sealed off.
Yes, and it wasn't sealed off by nature. I think it was sealed off by an actual person. Because I think I saw him.
Him?
The one with the bony gauntlet.
Oh, great, fanboy's back.
Maybe this is what they were talking about, where some of the damage he did was irreparable. Paradox kind of looks to you, Elias. May I go get it?
Go ahead.
He slowly kind of goes over and starts to examine the area that was carved out. You see him kind of moving left to the right as you see him start to scan a little bit more. Guys, there's more here. You might want to take a look at this.
What's up?
As you get a little closer, Paradox just gestures. Look in the hole.
We're
Hey,
gonna
Sucker.
peek on through. What's in the hole?
What's in the box?
What's in
There's
the box?
something protruding in the back. You can't quite see it, but you could reach in and grab it.
That's a Theo thing.
Yep. Gotta be the brave boy. Fucking put my hand on in.
All right, so you reach in, and on your fingertips, you feel something rather solid. It feels it perfectly kind of fits into your hand a little bit, like it's like kind of a what's the word I'm looking for?
Handle.
Is it like a handle? Or...
Yeah, a bit. It feels a little bit like a handle in your hand as you're able to grasp it.
Firmly grasp it. Sorry.
And am I able to slide it through?
Yeah, so as you start to pull it out, you do hear some scraping. It sounds like some scraping of like rock as you're able to kind of pull it out. And as you do, it's an Ahamkara bone.
Fuck, no. I'm immediately concerned. Does anyone want this? I don't think I want this.
I just look at Ash and go, "Hey, you deal with the spooky bitch stuff."
What? I'm kind of an obvious choice. I forgot to move myself. I forgot
What?
to move myself.
You're right. I'm the obvious choice here. Fuck.
No, it's like
I mean, you
should
know, you don't want
be-
me having it because that turns me into whatever
Yeah.
evil me was. So
So
I'd rather not
evil
go
me is
insane.
okay. Cool. Good for you.
You're probably the most insane already, so it's not like it's probably
I'm
gonna
not
affect you.
insane.
I also
do
just want to
stupid
point
shit.
out,
I just
what
do
if it
stupid-
isn't him, but one of his acolytes? We never killed all of them in the past.
We didn't. Did we kill? I thought we did kill all of them.
No,
Not all of them.
Who's still alive?
I don't fucking remember. We just
I killed the Dredgen.
Mm-hmm. You
I
did.
think the are the twins still around, or
No,
did we
the,
kill?
No,
the
I blew
twins
them
were
up in the
killed
church.
early on. They were killed back in season 1.
Yeah,
Right.
no. The fight in the church, I killed them both with a grenade.
Because I know it was those two, the Dredgen.
because there
And
was
I
like
think
8
there's one
acolytes.
more. Was it 8?
Anyway, okay. What am I doing? Sorry.
Dave,
You're taking the spooky bone.
All right, I guess I'll take the spooky bone. I already have
Thanks.
spooky
I
gun.
mentioned-
I have spooky armor. I guess I get spooky bone as well.
I ain't taking that spooky bone. I'm not fucking.
Ultimate spooky.
I'm not messing with cursed shit.
Fuck it. Okay, I'll pick up the bone. So I'm gonna very carefully pick up the bone.
All right, so as you
anything
very
happens.
carefully pick up the bone, do you put it in any kind of like a receptacle, or do you just put it straight into your inventory?
I'm not gonna risk putting it into the little into my I'm just gonna hold on. I'm just gonna like physically hold it in one hand. I'm not
I
gonna
just
risk.
pull out a pair of pliers and hand it to Ash.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say
not
we
gonna
definitely want to
risk-
put that in the container.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have like a container that I feel is like safe.
Wait, how big is it?
The bone itself actually didn't describe it. It's maybe about a foot long. It looks like it might be like a femur or like an arm bone of some kind. Like if you were to give it like any kind of a comparison.
Okay,
Do we
how
have
wide
any
is
kind
it?
of
Diameter?
safe like
is what I'm asking.
containment or
Oh, hold
no?
on. Hold on. How
You
wide is
just
it
want
in diameter?
Raven to take it?
No,
Hold on
I'm
a second,
taking the
goddammit.
bone.
I mean,
How
like I say,
wide?
like if as I'm describing it, it's more like an arm bone. So like the width of it is not very like wide. It's maybe, let's say like maybe 3.5 inches across.
Okay, I'm gonna be using a pair of like pliers. I'm taking it from Ash's hands, and I'm turning Ash around and opening, I guess, her inventory, and I'm
Just
sliding it down the barrel of the slug thrower.
Just keeping the okay. You know what? I will. I
I
will
mean,
take it. I guess
yeah, I guess that is technically a container.
I'll take
It,
it.
it's the easiest thing, and then I'm just gonna like seal it off with something. I don't know,
Okay.
something that we have. I mean, it's the easiest thing I can do because those
Well,
smoke
yeah, no,
thermos
I
are
just
really
I want
bad.
to make sure I'm understanding you right. So you're going to put the bone into the slug rifle, and then the slug rifle is going to go into Ash's inventory.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm understanding the order. That's all.
Do we?
All right.
The
It's
question is, do we
basically
So-
the
want to do
slug
this?
rifle's on Ash's back in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that makes
it's not
sense.
like in like the ghost inventory. It's like on his person.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I didn't want to put it in the ghost inventory.
That's
yeah.
fine.
We don't need the ghost being corrupted.
Gotcha. Okay. So
I
yeah,
mean, let's be honest. If Dragonfly was
This
going to
is,
get corrupted, it would have happened already.
I mean, fair. But then
With all the
again,
dumb shit I'm doing.
Ahamkara to
Kara,
that.
feed on desire.
Yeah.
Your desires could be a nation of such.
So we're just basically gonna rock on from here.
Let's do it.
All right. So with that acquired, you're at least able to pick up on what they were trying to find. The bone seems to be what the Cabal were after.
Hmm.
Because of the mention from the Scion that this was something that was mentioned before, that they were told about this place. So, with the bone and all of the spoils in hand, do you guys wish to return to the rest of the group?
I'd say we should. Can I try and commune with the traveler through the shard, if possible?
Wait, so did we actually like get our light back and stuff, or is it just kind of?
That's kind of what I was
You can
hoping when I
attempt to
touched the
commune
crystal.
with it. But I will say that in the moment, there's not like any kind of a like feeling of being drawn to the shard. You're not necessarily like sensing anything compelling to you in the moment here, but that might have something to do with the bone that you pulled from the traveler.
Okay.
I
take
will
it,
simply say you may want to examine the bone a little more thoroughly.
It
Uh,
could have
I
sealed
guess
this
if
to
we
the
don't have,
traveler.
I don't know if we want to bring this to like a highly an area like the farm. If I could find someplace off,
I mean,
I
we
guess
could
off
try to
grid
examine.
too.
Right. I mean, we're kind of in a safe place, so we might as well examine it.
I guess sure. I'll go ahead and like. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of distance myself from everyone else.
Raven will
pull out
follow like
the
the curious Raven
bone.
he is.
And pull out the bone to examine it, see if I can learn anything from it.
So, odd
All right.
question. Um, through Vanguard knowledge, would I by any chance know where the hidden might be located?
No.
Hmm.
You would have to be among the hidden to know where the hidden are.
Yeah, I would assume it's like a need to know basis.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because I'm trying
Yep.
to figure out, like, trying to get their attention.
Yep, you're only aware of their existence. You would not have any knowledge of where they would operate from.
Yeah, I would assume it's more of a thing of you don't find them, they find you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We need them to find us, and I just watched an F-22 fly over in game.
All right, so Ash, as you're examining the bone, at first it seems very similar to other Ahamkara bones you've observed in the past, but there's something unique about this. This
Oh,
one
dear.
seems to be radiant.
Meaning,
Meaning either the bone has somehow absorbed the light, or it has somehow become a source of light.
that is interesting.
What's up, Ash?
It's difficult to describe. It's not. It's been blessed by the light. I can feel light, like radiating from the bone.
Are you sure it just hasn't absorbed the light instead of being blessed by it?
I mean, that's probably what it did, but it doesn't feel like. How is there any? Okay, actually, before, does it like? Can I don't know how to think about how to phrase this. Um, does it feel like it absorb? Can I discern like whether or not it did absorb the light, or if something else happened, or is it just?
In your initial studies, you really can't tell. You're only really able to notice that it is radiating light.
Okay.
It's not like an overabundant source of it. Not like the traveler per se, but it's radiating enough to where it feels like it could be considered a source.
Okay.
Raven wants to
Um.
touch it, but knows he'll probably be thrown somewhere in the
So
deep forest for it.
I'm gonna tell it. I don't know. It doesn't feel like. I can't tell. Uh, I only say blessed because it doesn't. I don't feel any kind of like I don't know. There's just a
Maliciousness.
feeling I have, I guess. Yeah. It's like it feels like a source of light more than something that took the light, if that makes sense.
A light-born Ahamkara?
I mean,
Raven is willing to touch
maybe.
it for you.
No.
Best you don't. I don't know if I should even be touching this, but like, but it's probably for the best if we keep this under wraps for the moment,
I mean,
and if we keep this away from everybody
when we
besides
get back
myself.
to the bunker, we can safely test it and one of us touch it.
If you wish, I could hold on to it.
No,
Not
no,
exactly.
I got it. I can carry it. I'm likely the best person for that job, if I'm being completely honest.
Firefly
Yeah, you gotta
just kind of
remember.
chimes in with you on that just because, well, I mean, we deal with this kind of stuff all the time. I mean, we would know more about it than anyone else.
No,
Ash just kind of
there is
nods.
some people that would know it a lot better than you.
Well, we're just speaking for the group,
But yeah,
just in
for
terms of
the group,
us.
but I'm talking
Uh,
we do have a way with the Awoken.
obviously, but none of us are. I'm the most knowledgeable about the hive out of this group, so I
I
am
know,
likely the
but
best person to hold on to it, or not even the
yeah,
hive, just darkness stuff in general. And this is not.
but what I was saying is going to the Awoken.
Oh, I see. That
I
would not
mean,
be a bad idea. Yeah, asking
I
them
mean
about wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, but
that
that
might
would
be a bit
require us
difficult since
getting
we're
off
limited on
world.
fuel.
Yeah, like I said, that would require us getting off world and going to the reef. But
Yeah, not
one,
to
we
mention.
can't afford. We don't have enough fuel for that, and even if we did, would we want to take that risk?
Yeah, the
I
Cabal would more
mean,
likely be circling the planet.
the Cabal came to the city in force, and I doubt that they just left the planet unguarded from
So while they're
Guardians
having
who
this
are
important conversation, can Raven
still
just
out.
go off to try and find some shinies?
I'll just say for
Raven does
your
not
sake,
care.
you're not paying attention to the conversation. You're already floating around looking for shinies.
Raven's just over there quirking.
Raven Raven's in a bit of a quirky mood. Raven does become a little bit quirky sometimes.
They become a little bit quirky late at night.
The animatronics get a little quirky at night.
But no,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'll
Just
hold
don't-
on to it for the
Just don't
moment.
wander off too far.
Don't worry about it. I won't. I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
go
at
ahead
this
and put it
point,
back in the
they're-
gun, and then put the gun back on my back.
Yeah. Yeah, so at this point, you've pretty much gathered up everything you can find in the forest. Raven, there really isn't any more shinies, in particular outside of just little bits of scrap that might have flown off from the armor from the combat earlier. So you might be able to find little bits of shiny scrap, but nothing remarkable else in the area.
Mm.
Shiny is shiny.
Although we have
Well,
found stuff that's...
okay. If shiny is shiny, then you have collected 7 bits of shiny scrap.
Although
Alright, so
that we...
on that note, do you guys want to continue to study here, or would you like to go rejoin the group?
How about we go back to the bunker? Because they already know about this area.
Yeah. Although we weren't able to really get that light back currently, there still has to be a way.
Maybe the bone has something. Maybe the bone can help us with that. Again, I'll run tests and we'll see if we can't get.
Well, Firefly
Maybe we
chimes
can
in
get
and
a
goes,
signal out.
Firefly is kind of looking at the bone a little bit, goes, you might not be far off. Like, the readings, I'm just getting this from this initially, is, well, it's nowhere near the Traveler level, but there's a fair amount of light within this one bone. Maybe there's a
we
way
can
to
use
extract
power.
it somehow.
Well, if you need someone to test something dangerous, let me know. I'm typically used to that.
Yeah,
Got it.
We deal with
Depending
our
on
own
the-
stuff all the time, so we can most certainly find some way to get that going. But
Yeah,
Depending on the type of dangerous, I may end up calling upon.
because who knows? If something does happen to me bad, then hey, you can study me. Because you study a bunch of cursed stuff.
Fair enough. This is Far Cry 5 magic, but maybe I'll be able to use my knowledge somehow.
And here we see the rise of Dark Theo.
we had God Hand, and that was like sort of Elias, and now we have God Hand 2, which is sort of Theo.
Except he doesn't have super speed, it's super strength.
Yeah.
Turns into the Hulk.
no, as
Our
you guys,
next enemy is just the Incredible Hulk.
oh, I mean,
Dark-
you guys may or may not remember, you guys already did face off dark versions of yourself in the last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo's was a juggernaut that was like twice his size.
But we
Holy
both
shit, wait, it could
we
be-
both literally couldn't hit each other because of how AC.
If I
Yes.
remember correctly, I put mine down in 2 shots.
I can't remember
for-
how much it went.
for-
It's been
I
a
don't think-
while.
Yeah, because I don't think yours was too difficult. Mine was literally just a fight of attrition.
Yeah, I don't think mine would be because because like Thorn exists as long as I can get a hit in, I'm good. I just need to get
But
a
no,
civilian.
fucking Dark Ash is just hyper intelligent.
It's literally it's Megamind.
Starts
Evil Ash
starts
is Megamind.
starts reading off the table of pi.
Starts just reciting pi until her enemies just collapse.
You
No
just
more
put them to sleep.
numbers.
The numbers, Mason. What do they
The
mean?
numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
But no, I guess we're going back to the bunker. We're getting out
Yeah,
of here.
definitely.
Yeah,
All right.
seems better all.
So you guys will gather up any remaining stuff that you want, and you will head back to rejoin the rest of the group. And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session, and we will pick up with the rest of the group next time.
We'll figure out what Eros and Diablo were doing.
They're just kind of taking a quick nap.
Well, no, they were supporting the civilians that you helped pull out of there.
Yeah. I forgot.
So yeah,
It's been a while.
they would have been helping move the civilians to where they need to be.
Honestly, actually, before we end the session, can we just go ahead and say that we are gonna drop off the shard in the bunker and then head to the farm?
Or the bone.
Yeah, like drop
Yeah,
off
we
the
can
bone
do it.
in the bunker, and then we'll research it when after the farm,
Yeah.
because we do need to establish like a line of supply.
Yep. We, like I said, we can cover all of that in our next session once we get everyone back together.
Well, I know. That's why I was just saying, like, since they're at the farm, let's just go ahead and say that we're on our way to the farm so we can start the session at the farm.
Yeah.
Instead of going, oh yeah, we're going to the bunker just to drop this off for this to this. Yeah.
Yep.
And just save a little bit of time next time.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll start off at the farm next time.
All right. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I know Matrix has been streaming this on his channel, so thank you. I will. I'm gonna stop recording now, but if there was something that we missed during that, we'll try and get together and we'll fill in the gaps for that. So this one's gonna be heavily edited, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
We love y'all!
Yep. So. Mm-hmm.
By the way, by any chance, have we leveled up?
I was planning on you guys leveling up on this session, but since we only had half the team here, I'm gonna have you guys
Do it next
one. Yep.
Okay.
Because yeah, I was kind of expecting we didn't have everyone, but we literally only had half the group tonight. So yeah, we'll just deal with the level up on the next session.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot the kitsune wasn't here. I was like, there's a person missing. I can't remember who it is, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's so
like,
quiet and
kitsune.
peaceful.
Yeah, there's not an arsonist trying to set everything on fucking fire.
What?
I wish this peace would last forever.
Forgot Singe wasn't fucking here.
The forest would have been burned down.
His
already.
name makes so much more fucking sense now. Singe, fire. Oh my god, I fucking hate it.
Smokey the Bear could not save this one.
Only you can prevent Wild Dick. What? Yeah, I don't need to fucking stop it. He's got these. I used to stream, but no longer do.
It's just the voices in your head. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. We'll be fixing it for the YouTube anyway, because this one was so botched. Unfortunately,
It's
just
full of scuff. It was scuffed.
yeah. We'll fix it in post. It's fine. It's fine.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Do it again.
Please tell me you guys got that fucking reference though.
Hey, the early 2000s cult,
Yeah,
they
my
want their
internet's going
cringe
out
back.
again. Yeah,
That's
gotta
not
love
early 2000s.
it. Yeah, I mean, we could literally get all of our episodes up on Spotify. So maybe one day we'll see.
Rest in peace, the homie Dave.
There he is.
Oh my god, he's alive.
See, this is why me streaming right now is not a good idea, because my internet wants to do this.
That was perfect timing though.
Such cringe. Yeah, on purpose. You got a problem with it?
Yeah, we have our very own Luke Goblin. It's great. I haven't looked this week, but I can swing in there and just check out what they've been up to lately. But I
think that was
haven't
Motherfucker
seen
coming up?
anything yet. But because I imagine when they do release it, it's gonna be a pretty big deal on their Discord. So nah, I think that covers it.
Yep. Alright, goodbye.
See you next week. Get some sleep.
May the calming cold guide your heart.
Don't add or subtract to the population.